All right, system structure, clients repeat. System structure, client repeat. All right, hey guys, this is Dr. George Neal coming to you. I want to talk to my new business owners, the one that got a product or service you're trying to sell, and you're trying to figure out where do you start? How do you get the client, basically? Well, let me start by saying you don't have a client yet. You may have prospects, but you have no client. So let's write down who the prospects are. So you need to take a sheet of paper out, a pencil, paper, and you're going to actually write down and describe who that prospect is. So yeah, you could be selling the business for the purpose of this video. Let's say you're selling to an individual. Write down, describe who that individual is, what their age, how tall they are, what do they drive, what do they do. So yeah, you got to describe who that prospect is. Your ideal client is your prospect. Write it down. Good. You wrote it down? Great. Now we get to start off with system, structure, client. So system, how do they even know you exist? So advertising, marketing, branding, getting them into your ecosystem where you actually are presenting your 3 products or 3 services, whatever they are. Now you need a structure. Structure is when you're the professional. So the structure is trying to assess, hey, they come to you with a want, but you need to assess truly what their needs are, okay? So you're the professional. So I use an analogy. Somebody comes to a doctor's office and they got a bone sticking out, blood gushing. Oh, that's horrible. But they asking you for a Band-Aid. Do you give them a Band-Aid or do you actually sit them down into the system and you say, you know what, we have a structure here. We don't just provide Band-Aids to people. We actually figure out truly what they need. So you need to be able to assess them. So that's structure. So they come in, you have a system where they know you exist. You have a structure where you assess them, figure out truly what their needs are. And then in that structure, you have a mechanism for providing that product or service to them that they truly need and collecting the money or revenue that they need to pay you in order for you to actually be a business. Once you do that, great. Now you have a client. That's wonderful. Are you through? No. You repeat the process again. So why do you have to even repeat the process? Because life changes. So things have changed. Maybe their situation have changed. So you review them, you reassess them. Are you still meeting their needs? Now, hey, if you are meeting their needs, great. Now what you can do, you can actually help them with what their wants are. Great. So put them back through the thing again. System. Do they have something else that you can actually sell them, provide to them, some other need that they have, or maybe you can address their want, put them into the system again, okay? Structure. Structurally, make sure you're still meeting their needs. Make sure now if you're able to provide their wants, great. Now you have a new client. Great, guys. Remember to repeat that process. System, structure, needs. Until next time, see you later. Dr. George Neal. Peace.